Hey, welcome back, everybody. We just got done, or at least I just got done, looking at all the, uh, going through everything and looking through the product stream reveals. And there's a lot of good stuff. There's a little iffy stuff, but we'll get into that. Once again, huge shout out to Catherine because I she normally posts the translations. So let's start with the new Rezael. So we have Miracle of the Moon Rezael Viritus is how you pronounce that, I believe. His art looks sick. He's got like the Rufistor flames on it, which I think is really cool. This will be for set 17. This is, it is what it is. I'm gonna come back to the ban list. We got Leonore and Phantom for Keter Sanctuary, which will be in set 16. So unfortunately, my wallet is going to be in a lot of pain because set 16 has Welstra and Artazaria Phantoms. But this is really cool to see. This doesn't count as manga the manga Phantom unit, so I think we can assume set 17 we might get like whatever the Keter manga one is. But this is a really cool addition to the game, and we have the DSR. Show show that off really quick, and then before we get to this funny cat picture, uh, we also have from the official Vanguard page, they posted Odium and Amorta are both getting another support card in set 17, which is really cool. I like this Gear Chronicle aesthetic as always. I could take or leave the little sage guy, but it is what it is. So starting with probably the least impressive is the ban list. So for Yakuza, I gotta read his name. Yuya. Yuya went down to from 4 copies to 2, and I'm pretty sure this was just like a recurable 10k shield or something like that, or a 15k shield. I don't quite know, but that's a good hit, I guess. It makes the deck a lot less tanky and annoying to deal with. They brought Furai back to 2. I'm gonna complain about that in a second. And they brought Azao back to 4. I think Azao is fine at 4, and the reason I think that is because we have now, mind you, it's not that good of a deck, but we have Maelstrom Reverse coming out, and Maelstrom Reverse is basically Shoten Doji Light. Uh, and it seems fine in the format. Like it's not hard pushing the meta like Shonen Doji did. So I think we're finally at a point where we can probably bring this back and it'll be like healthy for the game, or at least like not as broken as it was. Furai though, we gotta stop supporting Shiranui. I don't like this deck. Why are we why are we bringing it back? This is Furai is but I mean it's not the worst thing we could have had happen, but I don't like it whenever Shiranui gets support. I think the deck is so boring and it's so annoying to deal with. Um, but the issue with this ban list is there's no Aichi icon hits. There's no other, there's a couple of other cards that sort of, how do I put it? They do this hostage play style that Bushiroad clearly is against, but they're not hitting them. Cards like I believe it's called Feroid, which was a Cristiano support, or things like Ghost Chase that loop back perfect guards, stuff like that. Mind you, I don't want to see Ghost Chase go. I've liked that card since it came out, but like if this it goes against their philosophy, they should be hitting it. That's just my personal opinion on that. But the big news, the really big news, we have that's right. We have global release for Cardfight Vanguard in 2027 whenever the next series starts. So whatever not Divines, right? Um this this is really cool, don't get me wrong, but this probably should have happened a lot sooner in my opinion because you watch like everyone in the competition like is doing global release. Like I understand like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon don't do global release, and those are big card games, but like all of the up and coming card games, which are your competition, were doing global release like 2 years ago. So it's like we're kind of late to this train, but I guess better late than never at the very least. Uh, it does say it includes select products, including title boosters. So I'm pretty sure what this just means is collab sets, right? So, or collabs in general. So there's a chance that like the English versions get ported in a different set or something like that. We don't quite know how that's going to go, but I assume it's just mostly collab related, which is perfectly fine. And yeah, I'm really excited for this, but I think one of the things we have to kind of keep a lookout for is that they have Palworld, and Palworld is going to be their first of these simultaneous released games, right? We need to see how they handle Palworld because, the English side has a lot of issues when it comes to misprints and stuff like that. So, we kind of need to see when how they're going to address this, right? So hopefully they do really good with the Pal World one, which will leave me feeling like a little assured for the Vanguard simultaneous release, but only time can tell. I think this is huge if they can actually do it right. I think the biggest thing about this is starting with this new series, which we don't know what it's called yet, so we'll just call it like standard Neo, right? For standard Neo, we don't know what's going to be in that set until roughly around the same time. So there's not really going to be a like immediate like or the prices are going to drop or not go as crazy as they have been because basically something comes out in Japan, we see it like immediately start buying stuff out, and then that's like 2 months before the set actually releases in English, or 3 months, and there's just no way to get the copies of the cards anymore. It also means nobody knows the meta anymore, right? Well, I mean, people will know the meta, but nobody will really know the meta until the set comes out for both sides, which is really cool. I do think it adds a lot of interesting aspects, and once again, I really hope they like lock in and like do this right because if they spend their first couple sets just hard misprinting things and stuff like that, people are gonna get very ticked off about this. But yeah, that's all I have for this. I don't really. There wasn't really anything. Oh, there was lyrical stuff too. Sorry, if you're here, I could pull it up on Catherine's real quick. Uh, Lyrical Booster 3, Legendary Idol, and mini mini anime for the Lyrical Girls. If you guys are interested in that, I personally don't care. That's why I didn't even think to bring it up. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm gonna catch you soon. Peace out.